Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over Kyurem Black and White. How are they going to be introduced into the game? How is this going to work? We've got a few indicators as to what it could potentially be when they arrive, so we're going to go ahead and talk about it in this video here. Alright, so I've got a video ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at it right about now. Alright, so as far as Kyurem Black and White are concerned, it is going to be a fusion with Kyurem. You're going to need something called the DNA Splicer, in which, combine these two Pokemon to get either Kyurem Black or Kyurem White with Kyurem, with Zekrom or Reshiram. Alright, so that's how it's going to be fused together. Now, we do have these form change Pokemon. We've got the Hoopa, as well as the other one that we just took a look at here. So the way these work is it requires a certain amount of candy as well as Stardust, and you're going to be able to change that form as many times as you want, so long as you have the resources to do so. And then we do have Deoxys, which in the Pokedex, it does have multiple different forms, but it's not going to be as simple as changing forms, right? You're going to have to actually catch each and every one of these to get the different forms that it does have. So what I'm leaning towards is take a look at Kyurem. Doesn't say forms, just says Kyurem Black and White for the different Kyurems. You can go to your Pokedex right now and take a look. It's actually there. And also Pokeminers, back when they were doing their data mine, shout out to them. You don't know what you have until it's gone. They had released some images of Kyurem Black and White, but there had been no announcements on the back end as to when we could potentially see these, and there is still no official announcement or any sort of hint as to when we will be able to see these introduced into Pokemon Go. Taking a look at Furfrou, we're going to go ahead and form change my 100 into the top hat. I could change it back, I just wanted to do it to demonstrate to you all, to give you a nice visual, not that you didn't know about this, right? And then taking a look at Hoopa here, another interesting one that you can form change as many times as you want, as so long as you do have the candies and Stardust to do so. I'm not going to do the form change for this because I'm just honestly not trying to waste the candies for this. As far as Furfrou is concerned, that don't need those candies, but this one here is a little bit more valuable, so we're going to go ahead and hold on to those. But Hoopa is definitely out there. So when it comes down to this, how can it work? Taking a look at Kyurem itself, I do have a very nice one. I got a 98. Unfortunately, it's going to be a 14, 15, 15 shiny. Not going to be able to completely max it out yet, but it is getting up there. Stormbreaker is the name. So I'm going to be working on this for my buddy to get it up there. I don't care if it's a 14 and for the attack, it's fine. So we'll go ahead and power it up once. Now, how can this possibly work with the DNA Splicer or otherwise, or rating? What are they going to do? How are they going to introduce Kyurem Black and White? Let's go ahead and brainstorm on this. Now, they can go the easy route, and that is going to be by simply just releasing them in raids. Oh, here you go. Here you go. The, Kyurem Black and White. But I don't think that's going to be the way they approach this whole thing because of the way the Pokedex does look. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. The next route is going to be a little bit more complicated, and that is going to be actually getting the spliced DNA item and then fusing Kyurem White or Kyurem Black with Kyurem to actually get this here. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? That would be pretty interesting. That would be a whole new mechanic. I have this like this triangle's like perfectly under my ear. It looks like I'm wearing one of those like gauges. It just keeps tripping me out. Anyways, yeah, so you have also that option as well that you could go down. So we have the raid option, the fuse option, or there's another option that is going to be simply form change. Okay, now we also do have other Pokemon here that we're taking a look at. There's many different Pokemon. I'm just giving you a couple examples here, but we do have Gloom that can have a split evolution into Vileplume or Blossom. As far as the Kyurem being able to split evolve, I think it is going to have something to do with it, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as simply just evolving Kyurem. I think you're going to maybe have to fuse them. Now, what about Shinies? How are you going to get a shiny if the fuse is actually a thing with the whole DNA Splicer? Well, I think you'd have to fuse a shiny with a shiny, otherwise it would be a non-shiny. I could totally see them doing that. They're like, all right, trainers, if you want to get the shiny Kyurem Black, then you're going to have to fuse a shiny Kyurem with the shiny Zekrom, And then if one of them are not shiny, then it'll end up not being shiny. Like, you son of a guns. We're getting closer and closer to almost a breeding style status. I mean, it's not quite breeding, but what if the IVs would combine? That's not going to happen, but we got all kinds of fun videos on that we could talk about. But every time I say even a sentence of some sort of future feature and give a good insight on it, enough to make a whole video, these little son of a bitch bastards out here will definitely grab it up and do it in a heartbeat because they're thirsty for content. You already know. All right, but there you have it. Taking a look at the stats for Kyurem Black here. Let's get into it. It's going to be Dragon and Ice. Okay, it's going to have a max combat power of 5,206, attack 310, defense 183, and stamina 245. This is an actual beast. Now, are their moves going to be good? Well, we're going to take a look at that. We'll see if they're going to stick. We'll see. All right, moving on down here for Kyurem Black, we're going to be seeing for the quick moves, we have Shadow Claw and Dragon Tail. For the charge moves, we do have Stone Edge, Blizzard, Iron Head, and Outrage. Is that any good? It's not horrible. It's not the worst thing in the world. A lot of nuke moves here. You got Stone Edge, you got Blizzard and stuff, but hey, it's looking pretty interesting. Again, I'm not going to get too hard on it because we don't know what the hell is actually going to happen. Now, take a look at Kyurem. Max combat power 4,000, attack 264. It's, you know, it's a direct upgrade to these ones. Now, take a look at Kyurem White. It's going to be Dragon and Ice. Same thing. Max combat power for this one is going to be 5,206, attack 110, defense 183, and stamina 245. Can you say deja vu? All right, so there you have the Kyurem Black. These things are actually going to be stacked as hell, and you do not want to mess with them. Okay, so you do have for the quick moves Dragon Breath and Steel Wing. Okay, you're going to be able to hit those fairies if you want to go with that Steel Wing. And then you do have for the charge moves Blizzard, Ancient Power, Dragon Pulse, and Focus Blast. Is it looking better than Kyurem Black? I wouldn't say better. It's looking interesting. Ancient Powers is going to be costing a lot less energy. Same with Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast, a nice nuke move for those steel types, and Blizzard to take out those dragons potentially, or anything else that you want to use to hit Blizzard with. So there you have it, folks. Pretty interesting stuff. Now, if you can really hit the like button, that'd be much appreciated. Please, because it does help me out on YouTube. That is how YouTube pushes all of these notifications and whatever. So if you can hit the like button, that would be fantastic. That would be pretty appreciated. If we can get this video to 1,000 likes, that'd be just great. Okay, so thank you so much to all my supporters, and there you have it. Pretty interesting stuff. Now, we don't have any dates, so don't get I'm not trying to say it's coming soon. I'm just bringing up questions. How is this gonna work? I just thought you would enjoy a random video today here as we are going into this Detective Pikachu. This Halloween event honestly is looking like, at first it was looking fun, but as it's hitting, it's feeling really mediocre. If they want to go hard on these Halloween events, go hard, man. But I guess we're not even here yet, so I can't even run my mouth. But hey, we'll have to see what happens. Again, if you can please give this video a thumbs up, that is much appreciated. Thank you for watching. You all have a good day. Take care.